morning. Just before I start this vlog or vlog, whatever, someone said I said it wrong. I don't know how you say it. Okay. The camera I like to use has malfunctioned and broke, so if I'm cutting myself off of the screen here, I apologize. I can't see myself when I'm recording anymore. We're gonna go look at other cameras later this week. So anyways, today is Monday morning, and it definitely feels like a Monday, kind of wacky. I have a sonogram today, and it's fasting. You know how you can usually have water and pills when you're fasting? Yeah, not this one. I usually take medication at 3 a.m. for my narcolepsy, but I couldn't because if I ingest anything at all, it will skew the results of the sonogram. And so I was up since 3 a.m. and now it's like 8:30. So if I look chipper, it's just because I've had years of practice of masking the sleepiness from my narcolepsy. I'm actually thoroughly exhausted and I'm gonna crash so hard when we get home from the imaging. So yeah, there's that. Also, I can't drink anything until after the imaging, which is kind of hard for me because I drink at least 2.5 liters of water a day from my pots. So I am thirsty, I am tired, but you know, it's all for more answers, so I'm gonna do it, no big deal. So this imaging is of my celiac artery, and we're checking for median arcuate ligament syndrome, and that is where the celiac artery is compressed by a ligament and it can cause digestive issues and pain. And of course those symptoms of mine could be caused by my gastroparesis, but since MALS or MALS goes along with POTS, my POTS doctor wants to look into it just to be safe and rule it out at the very least. So HAR's about done here. We're gonna head to the hospital's outpatient imaging clinic to do that, and here we go. Harlow, what are you doing? It is so nice to have water, and look, one of my steri strips finally fell off. I had my port surgery 2 weeks ago and these things are still stuck to me. So something amazing happened while I was getting my sonogram. At check-in, an employee came up to me and she happened to be one of my followers. She was so sweet and she let me know how much she appreciates what I'm doing, spreading the word about chronic illness. Turns out that one of her friends has POTS, and it just meant so much to me that she came up and she let me know that she supports what I'm doing. It honestly brightened my entire day. It was an amazing feeling. So after I met that incredible person, I went to get my sonogram. The first one was inconclusive, so now this one was done with me laying and sitting. Hopefully we get the more conclusive results in a few weeks. I hope that I don't have this median arcuate ligament syndrome, but my doctor is trying to rule it out at the very least, and I'm really glad that he's trying to be thorough. So now I'm home and just thoroughly exhausted. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been up since 3 a.m. just wide awake because I couldn't take my narcolepsy medication accurately. And a lot of people think that narcoleptics just sleep and sleep and sleep, but that's not always the case. Some of us have trouble getting to sleep and staying asleep. It's honestly just a terrible relationship with sleeping because any sleep that a narcoleptic gets is completely unrestorative. We have a completely fractured sleep cycle, and studies have shown that the average narcoleptic is functioning as if we have been awake for 72 hours straight. It is a whole new level of exhaustion, and I am on the best treatment plan I've been on so far, and even though I still struggle with my narcolepsy, I'm doing much better than I have in the past. So today's a hard day because of the medication mix-up, but I'm now home. I'm gonna rest until Judd gets home from the police academy, and oh, there's a thing at the door. Let's go look at this thing at the door. I was talking away in the car, and we have this big box here that I didn't even notice. It's my desk that my dog got me for Christmas. Yay! Yay, Harlow! She is uninterested. Yeah, I have no idea how to get this thing inside, so it's gonna have to wait till Judd gets home. Alright, Judd's home and he brought in the desk. You know, I realized in my previous 2 videos he didn't show up at all, which is really odd because obviously he's a big part of my life. So I just want to give a little info on him. We've been together the past 5.5 years. He and I, when we first started dating, I wasn't really sick at all, and then a few months into it is when I got terribly ill with all my chronic illnesses, and he stuck with it, so he's going to give a little bit of an intro.
Should have gotten out while I can.
Shut up.
I'm a student at our law enforcement academy currently. I'm also a National Guard soldier and live in Bang Infantry. I recently just got home from a deployment this past June. I did a little stint over there in the sandbox for 9 months, just about.
Yeah, our reunion video is on my YouTube channel, if you want to go look for that.
Yep, and that's about it.
Yeah, he's a really great guy, my biggest supporter for sure. And you'll be, shut up. He's also very sarcastic. You'll be seeing him in quite a few of my videos, as well as Miss Harlow, who you have already seen plenty of times. So that's my boyfriend Judd. It is a Monday morning. No, it is a Tuesday morning. What was I gonna say? What am I even talking about? Okay, I'm clearly having issues this morning. What's happening to me is what I like to call lagging, which basically means the effects of my last infusion are wearing off and I desperately need my next one. Because I still have to have a nurse access me, or at least supervise, I have to schedule certain days of the week to receive my infusions. We do Tuesday and Friday. The Tuesday to Friday gap isn't so bad, but Friday to Tuesday is larger, so I really start to struggle with the POTS symptoms of dizziness, fainting, nausea, weakness, brain fog, and it's just really rough. You know, last night I was taking a shower and I fell, hurting my elbow and my hip, and you know, my hip already has issues with subluxing, which is partially dislocating from my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So it's just not fun, but you know, today's infusion day and this week things are going to start changing for me. It's going to get better. I am sure of it. So yeah, sometimes my chronic illnesses get me down, but I refuse to let them keep me here. Today's infusion day, so today will definitely get better for me. It's the second time I'll be accessing my own port, and if I do everything properly, I'll be cleared to access it without a nurse's supervision. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do so. And on Friday, my nurse will be teaching Judd how to access me for the first time. And he's the kind of guy where he only needs to learn it once and then he's got it down pat. So after this week, I feel like I won't be having any more lag days because Judd and I can access my port whenever, wherever, by ourselves. And having that complete control over my care makes me so happy and hopeful. So fingers crossed for today. It's gonna go well. Accessing myself round 2 went great. I am now cleared to access my own port without my nurse's supervision. Yay! I've been infusing for about an hour now and I'm already starting to feel good. And as the day goes on, I'll just continue to improve, which is great. Now I'm at the hospital about to get an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound of the heart, because my doctor said Ehlers-Danlos syndrome has the potential to affect the heart. And since my EDS was just diagnosed a few months ago, he wants to check to make sure everything's a-okay. I will be infusing as I get my echo, but I called ahead and they said that's fine. So here we go to do that and get even more imaging. So I'm here, Harlow's gonna stay there while I get my echo. So the echo went really well. What was super cool is the tech could see the end of my port catheter on the screen. So that was cool, and I'll have the results next time I see my doctor. So I'm home now and I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna grab some lunch, which for me usually consists of leftovers. And today that would be chicken fried rice. Open the fridge and what do we find? Some yummy infusion bags! Yeah, they have to be kept in the fridge to keep them sterile after my company drains all the air out of them. As some of y'all may know, I have gastroparesis, so you may be wondering why I'm eating. Well, the disease affects everybody differently, the severity varies, and basically what this does to a person is it's delayed stomach emptying. So we get digestive issues, pain when eating, bloating, inability to eat much of anything, nausea, vomiting, things like that. And I was in a really bad flare the past 2 months where I dropped 20 pounds in weight, was struggling with malnourishment, and it was just bad. But now I'm out of the flare and I'm able to eat small meals throughout the day, and it's just a huge blessing. I thank God for that a lot. And so yeah, that's why I'm able to eat right now. In case y'all were curious, I just wanted to let y'all know. Well, that's it for my day. I'm just gonna finish my infusion and my lunch and then rest, because rest is great for the chronically ill, and I am taking full advantage of my break from college. You know, it's winter break now. So I accomplished 2 goals, I think. You know, I set 2 goals for myself with this video I was making, and that was to include myself doing more things, and I think I did that with the echo. Instead of just talking to the camera, I wanted to show myself doing things, and then I also wanted to introduce Judd. So there are 2 goals accomplished. I am trying my best to get better at vlogging, or vlogging, however the heck you say it, but you know, I'm still so new to this. However, I am having so much fun doing it, and I hope y'all are taking something positive away from it. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I hope to see you watch the next one. Thank you so much.